Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Start by pouring water into a pot. Place 5 medium potatoes in the pot. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Cover the pot with a lid. Cook the potatoes until they are tender. Take 5 chicken breasts. Cut each one lengthwise into 2 pieces, as shown in the video. Place the chicken pieces on a cutting board. Friends, please write in the comments, what country and city are you from? It's very nice to know that we can communicate all over the world. If you have any questions about the recipe, write to me and I will answer as soon as I see it in the comments. Cover with plastic wrap to keep them neat. Pound them gently with a meat mallet until they are evenly flattened. Friends, I'd be happy if you could give this video a like, as it's the best reward from you. Season each piece with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried garlic. Sprinkle these on both sides of the chicken. Friends, if you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel to receive notifications about new similar recipes. Turning them over to make sure the seasoning is even. Then spread this filling onto half of the seasoned chicken breasts. Finely chop 1 tomato. Put it in a bowl. Grate 5 ounces or 150 grams of Emmental cheese.
Add
to the bowl. Finally, chop a bunch of fresh parsley. Add this to the bowl too. Finally, add 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Stir everything together until well combined. Then, spread this filling onto half of the seasoned chicken breasts. Carefully roll each one up, tucking in the filling as you go. These rolls will be juicy and full of flavor. Now, press a triangle of cheese on top of the other breasts. Spread it out with a fork. Dice 3 pickles. Add them to a bowl. Finely dice 1 red bell pepper, add it to the pickles. Chop another bunch of fresh parsley. Add it to the bowl. Then add 2 teaspoons of mustard. Stir everything together. Spread the pickle mixture over the remaining chicken breasts. Roll them up and seal them in the filling. Wrap each chicken roll in 2 strips of bacon for a delicious twist. This will give them a wonderful, savory flavor and keep them moist. Drizzle a little olive oil on the bottom of a square baking dish to prevent sticking. Place the chicken rolls in the dish, making sure they are snug but not crowded. Place the dish in the oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Bake the chicken rolls for 30 minutes. Check the potatoes by poking them with a knife. Then add half of a stick of butter, or about 60 grams. Add half of a cup, or 120 milliliters of milk. 1 teaspoon of salt. Half of a teaspoon of black pepper. Mash everything together until the potatoes are creamy and smooth. The butter and milk make them rich and velvety. take the chicken rolls out of the oven. They should be beautifully browned, and the bacon should be crisp. Place one of each type of chicken roll on a plate, side by side. Add a generous scoop of the creamy mashed potatoes. And there you have two kinds of stuffed chicken rolls with creamy mashed potatoes. The chicken is juicy, the fillings are flavorful, and the mashed potatoes are the perfect comfort food. I hope this recipe brings warmth and joy to your family's table, just like it does to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today, but that's not all. I have a second, equally delicious recipe for you. Let's dive into the recipe. First, place 6 chicken fillet steaks on a board. If you didn't buy them already prepared, don't worry. Just cut the chicken breasts lengthwise to get the same result. Cover the pieces with cling film, baste lightly, add salt, and black pepper. Take 5 ounces or 150 grams of Swiss cheese. Grate it. Then put it in a bowl. Take 1 mango. Cut half into small pieces. The second half of the mango will be useful later. Put it in the bowl with the cheese. Next, grate 3 cloves of garlic. Finely chop a bunch of parsley. Add 3 tablespoons of sour cream. Stir well. Then place 1½ tablespoons of this stuffing on the chicken steak and make a roll. Friends, I'd be happy if you could give this video a like, as it's the best reward from you. Then prepare strips of bacon. Wrap 2 strips of bacon around each chicken roll. The bacon not only adds a rich, smoky flavor, but also helps keep the chicken moist during baking. If you have any questions about the recipe, write to me and I will answer as soon as I see it in the comments. Take a baking dish. Grease it with olive oil to prevent the chicken rolls from sticking. This also adds a subtle flavor to the dish. Place the chicken rolls in the baking dish. Place a few sprigs of oregano on top of the chicken rolls before baking. Bake the chicken rolls in a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, or until the bacon is golden and crisp. Friends, if you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel to receive notifications about new similar recipes. Take 5 potatoes. Cut them into small cubes. Place them in a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. Grate 2 ounces or 60 grams of Parmesan cheese. Add the grated cheese to the potatoes. Toss potatoes with seasonings until evenly coated. Place the seasoned potatoes in a single layer in a baking dish. Placing them in an even layer will help them cook and brown evenly. Bake the potatoes in a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes or until golden and tender. Now it's time to make the mango salad. Take a bowl and add some green leaves. Take the other half of the mango and dice it. Slice half of the green bell pepper. Finely chop 2 small shallots. Divide them into rings. Add them to the bowl. Finely chop 5 mini cucumbers. Then take 8 cherry tomatoes. And cut them into quarters. Now let's make a salad dressing. Put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a small bowl. Squeeze the juice of half a lemon. Add half a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of mustard. These ingredients add a fresh flavor to the salad. Pour the dressing over the salad. And mix well. And there you have it. Take out those cheesy bacon-wrapped delights, serve them with cheesy potatoes and fresh mango salad, and get ready for a burst of flavor. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. If you liked this recipe, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know how it turned out for you in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Until next time, happy cooking.